G'day beautiful people, welcome back, playing some more Oxygen Not Included, and we're picking up relatively close to where we left off. The things that I have done is to disconnect a ventilation pipe here, ventilation I said, just to get more pumping in here, so we're not spreading it out through the base, because we do still have 4 ton, I think? Yeah, 4 ton of algae left, so we're good in that regard. The other thing that I've done is I've removed a ladder and one of the heavy watt wires to put a joining plate in. We're going to put a door and a tile in here. And then we're probably going to fill this off with tile as well. And dig out, let this chlorine and this chlorine come in and fill up down here. And then probably do the same thing along here. Just so that we end up with a good amount of chlorine that's stuck in this section. And then probably when we work our way in, you know, have the chlorine come in with it and hopefully clean off a lot of stuff. And then eventually, you know, that's going to dissipate and we're going to need more chlorine. So we'll probably pump some up from somewhere. There is a couple of spots that I noticed earlier that we can get to. So that'll be fine. As far as this water up here goes, this is stopped, but we did get a fair bit of water pumping through. Obviously it's just super slow right now. Should start again once someone oh, it's going, yeah. It just was having a little bit of a lull. It probably just got filled up with sand. So we're doing okay on water. We're kind of maintaining water. You're suffocating there. I just want to keep an eye on these guys and make sure no one dies down here. Anytime I do anything like this, I like to sort of just make sure everyone's okay. So we're going to do that. You're suffocating and you seem to be freaking the hell out and wanting to go in that corner, which I guess is okay. Because there is oxygen there, but you're having a dumb moment. You need to figure out what... Yeah... I hate this about them. They completely and utterly freak out and go backwards and forwards and then die. And we do not want you to die because you are important. So let's just hope that he makes it. He should be okay now. I hate that that happens. They just freak out and sit there and go backwards and forwards and get nothing at all done. So we're going to chuck some igneous rock tiles in here. Fill that section in. Oh my god, there's so much suffocation. What I really need to do is to sort out priorities for when we start using these suits. Because there's a lot of guys coming down here that I really don't want coming down here. Like the chef, like why... Do you not have anything to cook, bruh? Okay, we have no power. Okay, so they're struggling to get down and fill the generator up. And they're just, there we go, just dropping the coal on the floor. Not great. And they're not going to get it. And they're not going to get it. He's going to get it. Yes, that gets us a little bit. So what we might need to do is... perhaps re-enable this and try to get some oxygen to build. I mean, we're going to be fine once we enable this. So what I might do is wait till everyone's out of there, which is going to be now, and then actually enable this building. And hopefully someone enables it before anyone goes through. Because there is one good suit there that'll last a while. That'll allow someone to completely fill up these guys. There should be a ton of coal down here. There's 1.2 tons of coal down there. So that has been enabled, but these guys don't have suits on. So we're gonna have to... Oh, he's made it back through. Oh, now it's been enabled. Wait, what? So it's allowed them to come back in. Normally they can't pass it. So it's on vacancy only, so you're only allowed to go past if there is a suit. Okay, so that's cool. So you notice they're a lot slower. So this is getting built nicely. So then what we'll do is we'll dig that out. And we'll dig that out. That'll get a bunch of chlorine pumping out. This guy can probably last a while, hopefully, and make his way over, because it is going to take him quite a while. He's, I'm assuming, that's supposed to be locked, but I guess we don't care anymore now that he has the suit on. He's going to work his way over, and he's probably going to pump that for about 0.5 of a second before he starts to run out of oxygen and needs to come home. Oh, he's going to give it a good go. There we go. Now he's hungry. It takes him so long to get over there. That is why this guy here is so good. What I can do is... where is it? Okay, so if I go... Can I click on the actual exosuit? I don't think I can click on the exosuit while it's in the bay. When it's on the floor, you can assign it to a certain person, but... Alright, that's going to fill up with O2. There, so that should do us pretty well. We shouldn't have to worry about power. When someone needs to go down there, they will no longer be dropping this stuff on the floor, which is going to be great. This chlorine is going to eventually come and sit down here. How are we doing over this side? This side is the worry. Getting the oxygen pumping. So that is still pumping. Food is an issue. Okay, so let's have a look at food for a moment. Okay, let's get rid of that. Meal ice, we have 15,000 kilocalories, and we have a lot of lice loaf. We have a pretty shit farm. So what I might do, my plans before were to actually make a farm over here, which is probably still not a bad option. But what I would have to do is allow duplicants access through here so they don't have to go through the chlorine and then eventually sort of fill that up with oxygen. I would really like to have, an oxygenated tunnel for them to get to so they don't have any issues over here. A little bit of heat in there. How are we doing on heat on the base? Okay, so everything's kind of cooled down. It's pretty warm over here. Have we not finished research? We have not finished research. So we're close to finishing research. Actually nowhere near it, but that's cool. This guy's going to continue to make lice loaf with whatever's left. I have turned this off, and the reason being is that I was worried about water for one thing, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm sort of low on dirt, but we'll keep this going for now. We'll get it to keep making some food for now. I think we sorted these out before. It should be everything except for meal lice. This has got... See, this is a bit that really annoys me. This one holds meal lice. And it holds egg and pepper. Okay, well, so we chuck that in there. This one here is just cooking ingredients. And it has a lot of sleep wheat grain. So we're actually going to turn that off. And we're going to copy whatever this setting is, which should be everything but meal lice. So, okay, we won't copy that setting, but we will. And this guy is going to make stuff. So with that sleep wheat grain, we can make frost buns. Which is actually set up to do. So why was this... Oh, it's on a 5. Let's chuck that on a 7. This one can just stay disabled for now. Hopefully this guy might come over and continue cooking these frost buns. We're still running out of power though. That one has broken down and this is not full of coal. This, however, is like jam-packed full of coal. I kind of don't... Yeah, I was about to say, I kind of don't get why they don't just completely fill the guy up. The good thing is that this... we have one of our chefs down here fixing machinery, which is just retarded. I really want to limit who's allowed to go through there, and I don't remember how to do it without going to the priorities. Okay, so people that we don't want to do anything, like you're not doing any building, you're not doing any digging, you're not doing any ranching, you're not doing any farming, or operating. I suppose you kind of are operating, but we'll just keep you there like that. I don't want these guys going in there at all. That's probably a good option. You're just cooking. That should have been your thing from the start. Alright, so that should kind of stop those guys from going in. We still only have one, even though I asked you to ranch that other guy. Did he get away from you? Where is this other guy? Hatch! Where are you, Hatch? Okay, now we have frost buns getting made. Good. Where is this hatch? Where did it go? I told you to wrangle it. Did I not? Am I dreaming? Was there not a hatch at the start? Okay, so this is all done, right? Let's quickly have a look. So we have... It's not going to help me because it's all red. So this stuff's sort of stuck up in here. We are getting a little bit of chlorine, it looks like, down here, but it's not actually showing it. Why is the chlorine going up? Because it's not heavier than carbon dioxide. Durr. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. We do need to get rid of that carbon dioxide, though. So at some stage we'll actually pump that out into some spot where we want to make a mushroom farm, which we're going to get into soon because we've got dust caps we can start to get. And dust caps need carbon dioxide, a decent amount of pressure, at least 150. They need darkness, and they need 5 to 35 degrees Celsius. So, you know, that's going to be tough over here because this is really hot, this is really cold. There's no sort of middle ground really over here. It just jumps drastically, so they will probably get done in here. So that means one of our farmers is going to come over, which we might actually just get another one, I think. So let's see who we've got here. We've got a rancher, cook, athletics, tinkering, digging, athletics. You would be okay. I don't like you because you've got slow learner for starters. Pacifist is decent. Gastrophobia is okay because I wouldn't have you doing any of that. Thinking maybe you might be a good option, but you want to do ranching. Maybe just grab you for now and what can we do with you? So you don't actually have any interest besides ranching. Courier, exosuit engineer eventually. So maybe the best option might actually be put you on gopher, but I kind of want another groundskeeper anyway, so wait, what? Oh, that's you. Derp. So that's Dopey, level you up. Farmhand, that is Lyra. And sous chef Mima. Get up there. So actually, maybe what we might do is move you guys over to gophers. You're tidiers, but you're not. You don't seem to be doing much tidying, bruh, because there's a freaking mess everywhere. Is it an issue that we have over here? So agriculture, where is agriculture being kept? You are being kept in there, that's fine. So let's come back over to this one. Industrial ingredients, which is now balm lily flower as well. That's used for medication. Everything else but that, yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's just make sure everything's on that now. Like, there is a lot of stuff not getting to... Oh, you are tidying. Okay, fair enough. So, tidy is your jam. And then you can do that and that. Let's drop supply and storage on you. Because, you know, these guys will be fine. They will get their shit together. Do I need to move a fridge down for you? What is in there? It's probably stupid to have the sleep wheat grain down here, actually. But anyway, that's those frost buns are going to do really well. Everyone's doing really well on stress. Okay, so we need to get in here. We need to get in and get amongst it. So we're going to dig you up and you up. Let's cancel that because it's going to be too slow. It's not looking like this is really going to fill up, but we do have a deodorizer right here. So what I'm thinking is maybe if we just build across here. And then come in this way. This is not full of garbage, but that polluted oxygen is going to rise. It is going to come up here and it's going to become an issue. The chlorine does not seem to be making its way out. It seems to be sort of coming up and around here. Unreachable dig, is it? Oh yeah, you can't get through there. My bad. So dig that one out as well then. And then you should be able to come up here. Then that should be fine. So I really want to get in here. I just don't... I mean, that's not... The polluted oxygen on its own is not an issue because there's no germs in it. But if I release germs and it comes through that polluted oxygen, I said, it is going to drastically multiply. So slime lung, it multiplies in slime and polluted oxygen. It's inhibited by gas, which is why we're... No, sorry. It's inhibited by gas. It's killed by solid, oxygen, and liquid. It's disinfected by bleach, stone, and chlorine. So that's why I want the chlorine in there, but I feel like we actually need to get some oxygen in here as well. We need to get this carbon dioxide out, and we need to get some oxygen in. How are we doing? Alright, we're getting low on organic. We got 2.5 tons, so this is going to have to become a thing now. Alright, these guys have dug out all that I'm going to let them do. And we're going to start our way through here. So what I'll do is something that I normally do is I want to place tiles through there, right? Because I want to cap off this polluted oxygen. I don't want to let that polluted oxygen out because I would rather that the slime lung does not multiply. So if you get them to dig over to one diagonal tile over, they'll dig to here, this will get built, and then we can dig to there, and this will get built, right? And then we dig here and here, and then this will get built, and so on and so forth. So you never actually, obviously, because if I dig to here as well, when I go to make this tile, the polluted oxygen will be making its way out, and we do not want that. Have I actually seen these 3 jobs being mastered, or is that a new thing? I have seen them. I also would like to get a new digger, because we only have 1. So let's speed this process up. Let's go sub-priority. We'll make these 7s. We'll make these 6s, just in case. Because our digger can build, and our builder can dig. So whichever one's here, they should hopefully prioritize this over this stuff. Where are you going? You're going to go and fix this again? It's overheat damage constantly. It is made out of iron, I think. Is it made out of iron? Where do I know what it's made out of? Properties, iron ore. So that's probably the issue. It's weird that it's copying overheat damage. It's probably because I'm dumb and I made this out of normal tile. So let's go and just make this out of sandstone. Because that was dumb. Let's make this a 7. Because I don't want to be fixing that constantly. I don't know why I do this. I mean, it is gonna give us a bit of an issue where we're gonna get more and more water. So perhaps what we should actually do as well is to dig across there. Actually also rummage in here. And rummage in here. What do we get? We got a cool vest and we got a warm sweater. So that's awesome. Alright, now we can... So then we can dig across there as well. They'll still have a way out. We can dig that and that out. Leave... Actually, screw it. Let's just dig it all out. And let's make, out of igneous rock at an 8, a ladder coming down here. Because then we can get all this water to just bugger off down the bottom here, which will be great. But we still are struggling on the algae, which we'll dig out of there. This does not seem to want to get done. Are you coming to do it now, or oh no, because you're going to do this stuff because it's a higher priority. 2 of the ladders are built, so that'll get done tomorrow. This will get fixed. That was so dumb. I do that all the time. Every time I get into a biome, a cold biome to make power, I constantly make it out of stuff that's going to keep the heat inside. And the whole reason why I made it out of iron was just because who cares, it's going to be in the cold, so it'll be fine. And we're going to be using a lot of iron ore just to fix this. We have plenty, but who cares. So hopefully these guys can get this done. I think we can probably stop on that right now. And that'll be fine. I would like to make 2 more of these though, if I can. I definitely can. And then that'll get us to here. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. I mean, I could make a bunch and just have a huge setup here. And then if I ever wanted to put another one over here as well, I'd have, you know, 4 to go over there too. So we'll just build those 2 for now and we'll consider moving this out. These are all staying full. How is our water switch up here doing? Great. Nearly got all that. And we can deconstruct all that stuff. How are you guys doing? Wow, you're, Why are you coming back? Already? Are you already running out of oxygen? Oh, you're coming back to get more resources. Okay, that's understandable. So we have a hatch egg in there. Seriously, is there no hatches around here? It's a buried object there. But if you double click on it, you should... If you find a buried object and you double click on it, it should switch to the buried object, which would be a hatch. Sorry bro, you need to die. I don't want you eating my mealwood, thanks. At least we'll have this one. He will hatch and, you know, we'll be great. That's not going to get done for a while until this gets done. We're actually letting all this water through, which is probably not a bad idea, actually. It'll keep it all cool anyway. That is a new duplicate, which we can probably handle, to be honest. This guy's got a load of stuff, but he's anemic, so he won't be any good for going through there. Farming. You're a yokel and a pacifist, but I don't care because I don't want you to do research. So you're going to be our new farmer. Actually, both have 5 farming. You're good at, you've got learning though. See, I'm leaning towards this guy because he has, or this lady, Bubbles, because they have 2 learnings, so they will level up quicker. They get plus 20% skill leveling, so they'll level up farming quicker. But this person has 20% extra run speed, so if I wanted them to go out into an exosuit, they would have a little bit better run speed. So I'm thinking we actually go with you. Yeah, we're going to go with you for that simple fact that they will move quicker. So Barney, get in here, bruh. So you're going to be a farmhand, Barney. Which is good because that's what you want to be anyway. Next one is probably going to be a digger. Alright, so we really need to get on top of the algae situation, but I really want to get this. Okay, so that has a way to get out now anyway, so we'll leave that for now. We'll cancel that for now. It has a way for the water to make its way out, so that's going to be great. So we want to get some algae on the go, so I really want to get this done. So let's just make this all 7. Alright, get that done. Let's make this stuff a 6 because it is less important. I think it's actually going to be fine now, just the fact that it's running at 43 degrees, overheat temperature is 75. I think we can actually cancel that stuff for now. Oh, he's already delivered a bunch. We'll let him do what he's going to get done down there. So there's a lot of sandstone on the floor. Wow. It's just delivering the crap out of this. He's going to get a load of that done. Alright, so we have got some polluted oxygen getting out. We have got a little bit of slime lung. Also, what I need to do is... just make sure that these are not spreading anything. How is germs in the base? There's nothing that I can actually physically disinfect here. We do have a little bit of food poisoning getting spread, but I don't really care about that right now. That tile is in, so we can go to 7. Why not dig out that lot and that lot? Actually, let's cancel that for now and send it up there, so we can get that easy algae right there. And then this tile and this tile will get done. And once they've gone up there, will be sweet. Actually, I won't really want to work my way over here and get this stuff first. Only problem with that is we're going to get some water coming out. There he goes. Nailing it. How is the base doing? It should be getting pretty tidy by now. Yes. Yes. There's still a load here, and we still have room for 3 more dupes before I consider slowing it down. We're maintaining water, which is great. How is the water as far as pumping goes? It is going well. We're not really getting much built up in here. I really feel like the best way to do this is actually to completely block this off and put like a wheeze ward in here so it cools the steam down the moment that it comes out. I'm also worried that it's not gonna steam with that so close. What I should do is let's have a quick look and let's see if we can find, so that's the edge of the map right there. We've got another cold biome up top obviously. What I'm looking for is strips of neutronium. Just little strips like this, which indicates that there's a geyser in that location. So I'm not actually... This is just another cold biome by the looks of it over here. It doesn't look like there is anything. So that's the edge of the map over here as well. We've got a lot more wheezewort we can actually grab out here, and sleetwheat grains and stuff and things. So that's why I actually want to... I was considering oxygenating this area for sleetwheat, because those frost buns are really, really good. So there's one there, neutronium, and it's cold around it. So that's... Even though these are cool steam vents, I think it would be warm around there because it's cool steam vents, but it's actually hot. So what I'm actually hoping is that that is a polluted water geyser. They're actually really cool because there's no germs in them. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Let's not let that chlorine out, actually. Actually, that won't be too big of an issue. Dig up there. And there, that'll let them up. They'll be able to jump up here. And get all that. That and that. We shouldn't have to worry too much about any of this stuff getting into the base. The hydrogen, if anything, should come up here. Is there any germs around this area? There is not. So then we can come and get all this as well, actually. So we'll put that on a 7 for right now, just to make sure we've got a bunch of algae. I forgot that that was even there. That is awesome. That is loads. Where did the hatch egg go? It's probably been stored away in a chest. In a chest. What is your problem? Body temperature. It is... what? 30. So we need to cool that down. So let's put furniture flower pot right there. Do we have anyone that's allowed to do... Wait, did we have... We had an artist, obviously. One person got through here, which was Abe. So, Abe, where are you? Abe. You're a plumber. Let's allow you to do art. Because there is a load of art around here that actually needs to get done. We've got this bit done here, so we'll put on a 6 priority to get this done. And then we'll dig out through there. Just want to make my way up this way. Cancel that one. And then I'll dig a little trough down here. We'll start collecting, try to start collecting all of this water down here. So we're doing good down here. This is all polluted in here, but who really cares? The temperature should have sorted itself out, so these guys will never overheat again. So we don't even need that. That can stay. These guys can prioritize this stuff. There is a load of, as you can see, there's a load of slime lung trying to make its way out, and it is kind of sort of making its way up to the top. So what I might actually need to do is chuck a deodorizer. We can't chuck one there. We can chuck one, however, right there. There. I'm going to just chuck a bunch in. And we're just going to sit on my top airflow tiles. Now on 8s, just to get that done. I don't want any of that stuff coming through. I also want to make sure that this is always disinfected. It is making its way through here. So we could see the makings of an issue, but it's getting killed off pretty easily. But I think we've done pretty well today. We're actually going to bugger off in a second. We've done pretty well today. We've started our way into the slime biome. We're starting to not have a problem with algae, especially soon when I'm able to get a bunch of algae distilleries set up in here. They will turn slime into algae. They'll also make polluted water, which we will then pump up through into this system, which is actually doing really, really well right now. So I was a little bit worried. A couple of episodes ago, I was a little bit worried that we weren't going to be doing too well, but actually we're doing great, because we're going to dig that out as well. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, we can get all this as well, all the way down to here. That's going to be a load. That's going to keep us in the game. Water is not an issue right now. We're getting all of this water, which you should. We are actually finished. So this can be deconstructed. What I might actually do is just deconstruct all of this. We're going to waste a little bit of power, but there's really no, unless I wanted to take it up there. Actually, I just really want to deconstruct all this. And all this. No. We do not want to deconstruct that ladder. So I want to deconstruct power. And liquid pipes. And liquid pipes. And you should be able to get a load of this done. Just snap. So we'll come back next episode, and probably like directly after this, and we'll see how much stuff we can get done. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, smash the like button, comment, subscribe, good stuff. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.